Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, me and my beautiful sister, who is here today with us, are going to be listening to the Torture Poets Department by Taylor Swift as it comes out, and we are going to give you our reactions to each song. So let's get started. Okay, so the album is coming out in less than half an hour, give or take, less than half an hour, give or take. We are having our first listening party ever because every single time Taylor has had a drop, either I wasn't still a fan or we were not in the same place together. This is the first time we're having a listening party, and because it's such a wondrous momentum, my little sister here, say hi.
Hi.
Her and I have decided to deck out in Taylor merch, all of our Eras merch from when we went to the Eras tour. And when the movie came out, we have our buckets. Our drinks are gonna come by in a little bit, and we have our Reputation Stadium tour poster as well. We are just waiting anxiously for it to drop. We have steered clear. We have special guest Gracie as well. Say hi, Gracie. Hi. So we have steered clear of all leaks. So we have zero knowledge of the album as of right now. And we were able to get merch when it dropped. What did you get?
The ring,
Which sold out already.
is sold out. The joggers, the shorts, and a t-shirt.
Which, as of an hour ago, were still there. Not on all sizes, but still some there. Gotta be careful with this one. And we are just gonna see you guys again when the album drops so that you can see us react literally as it comes out. Okay, so it's the next morning. We took a couple hours of sleep. I am editing now, and I just realized that I never recorded the first song, which is Fortnite. But because the video is coming out tonight at 8, what I'm gonna do is not re-record that. So I'm just gonna record our reaction to the video once it comes out, and I'm gonna post that tomorrow. So let's just keep going with number 2.
The Torture Poets Department, the title track.
Okay.
We declare Charlie Puth should be a bigger artist.
So you had all your personalities singing at once. Okay, so that was Torture Poets Department. We are following the lyrics on Genius because we're listening to it on Spotify. Genius is having a glitch.
I think this is a glitch.
No pun intended. Okay, so to start off, according to Wikipedia, Dylan Marley Thomas was a Welsh poet and writer whose works include poems like "Do Not Go Gentle into That Good Night" and "Death Shall Not Have a Dominion." Death shall have no dominion, as well as the play for voices. And then Patti Smith is Patricia Lee Smith, an American singer, songwriter, poet, painter, and author whose 1975 debut album, Horses, made her an influential member of the New York City-based punk rock movement. She has fused rock and poetry in her work. And then the last thing I think we should check is the Chelsea Hotel, which is brown.
Hi, special guest.
She wants to be. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
What happened? We're not paying attention to you. I'm sorry. We're listening to Taylor. So the Hotel Chelsea, or Chelsea Hotel, is a hotel on Chelsea neighborhood, Manhattan, New York. It was Queen Anne Revival and Victorian Gothic. It's 12 stories high, and it house cooperative has been home to numerous writers, musicians, artists, and entertainers, whom of them still live there in the 21st century. It is now a luxury hotel and a historic place. Thoughts?
I like this one more than the first one.
It has an 80s vibe, which I dig. I love 80s. So like the little twinkle in the background and the top part I absolutely loved. Is Joe tattooed? Because it says tattooed
I'm
golden
confused
retriever.
if it's Joe or if it's Maddie.
It could be Maddie
Because
too.
Maddie is tattooed.
and he's like very tortured and all of that. It could be Maddie.
Yeah.
I think that the person who's gonna benefit from this album is Charlie Puth. He has to be the happiest man alive
He's
right
like,
now.
yes.
Because we declared Charlie Puth should be a beggar artist. So yeah, it could be. I think this one might actually be Maddie Healy's song. Could be, not sure. Because it's referring to a lot of like actual poets and stuff like. But he did have the tortured something shit, Joe.
It's the group chat.
Oh, but that's a group chat, right? Doesn't he read poetry? He has a podcast reading poetry, so it could be him as well. I don't know, but the whole like,
legit.
but whatever it is, the whole like, you took my ring from my
That
middle finger
was
into my
cruel.
like my ring finger, my heart almost exploded.
That was cruel.
That is almost engagement, and that sucks for someone who loves love like Taylor. That has to have sucked. Like it happy at that moment, but then sucked.
That's why I thought it was Joe at that point, but like the tattoo. I mean, we don't know if Joe has tattoos.
Yeah, but it's like it's a Chelsea hotel. It does talk about like Manhattan.
And they had a lot of time in Manhattan.
And they spent a lot of time in New York. They had like the whole bar party thingy. That was in New York. Right?
You're talking about Maddie?
Yes.
Yeah. But also Joe and Taylor had a lot of history.
Well, they have Cornelia Street.
Yeah,
too.
in New York, so.
But they had Cornelia Street. Maybe they didn't go to the Chelsea hotel.
So the album might be more Maddie than Joe? He doesn't even get an album? Oh.
I'm talking about that song in particular.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about the rest of the album.
It says here in Genius, Maddie Healy really likes typewriters. He
Yeah.
said it in a GQ interview.
GQ interview. So Maddie likes her friend. He left at her apartment. Didn't like Joe and Taylor have a house, not an apartment?
Taylor has an apartment in New York, so.
It could be, but I'm leaning more towards the Rebound guy. But I think that the first single, Fortnite, is a Joe song, for sure.
My
boy
boy
only
only
breaks
breaks
his
his favorite toy.
Okay, so this one, best bop yet, music wise.
It's a sad bop. It's the best. For me, it's going from going up.
Yeah, it sounds like an 80s song, which I love. This one, like, you know, the heart, the gut wrenching part is the end, when it says, "I felt more when we played pretend than with all the Kens."
That ties in with It's Different also. I switched up all these kids.
Yes, and then, because he took me out of my box, stole my torture heart, left all these broken parts because he broke her heart, told me I'm better off, meaning he broke it up with her and told her she was better off, but she's not. She says I'm not, which is sad. She said he was my best friend, and then he was pretending the entire time, and then tells her when they break up, "Oh, you're better off."
It's gonna be okay. I'm like, no.
That's sad. But then she goes, "Once I fix me, he's gonna miss me," which I hope is
I
true
hope
because he
it's
deserves
true.
it. Because it feels like he gaslighted her the entire time. Like, he breaks his favorite toys, and I'm the queen of the sandcastle he destroys. I knew too much. There was a danger in the heat of my touch. He saw forever, so he smashed it up. So, like, she saw a future with him, and
There was
he
a
got
future,
scared and
and
he
he-
left.
He just wasn't. Okay, he's afraid of commitment.
Well, that part here.
What?
And I'll tell you that he runs because he loves me. Like,
Yeah,
he's a
he's
coward.
afraid.
He's
He's
literally calling him a coward.
She's just saying he's afraid of commitment.
He is. He's a coward. He's like, I see something that's good. I will break it, run away, and tell you, gaslight you into thinking you're better off. And I was pretending the entire time. Jesus, I should have known it was a matter of time. So it was like, it's one of the things where you see it coming, but you kind
You don't want
of
to know. You don't want to see it.
Yeah.
You see it, but you don't want to see it.
denial. The stage of denial. This is like plain denial.
It's kind of Spanish.
Back where I came from, just died and made no difference. Down bad, picking up in blood. Oh, now
This is sad. This is Russian. I lost my
twin.
Ya llegó a Puerto Rico la pizza de Kentucky con filetes de pollo empanado 100% pechuga cubiertos en
We just heard Down Bad. That's fucking depressing.
Oh my god, it's so depressing. When she's like, I want to die and we make no difference. Yes, it would. Taylor, yes,
Fuck it, if
would.
I can't have him, I might just die. It would make no difference.
No.
That,
fuck.
yes, it would make a difference.
It would make a difference to a lot of people. Like a lot of people.
Damn, did you take my own clothes just to leave me here naked and alone? And I feel in the same old town that somehow seems hollow now. And they'll say I'm nuts if I talk about you. Be nuts, girl. We love nuts. We'll
love
take it. It's really sad. Like, now I'm down by crying at the gym. I
imagine she was like working out for the Eras tour. She's crying at the gym working out to get fit for the Eras tour.
Yeah, like I lost my twin. Damn. Cause how dare you think it's romantic leaving me safe and stranded? Cause fuck it, I was in love. So fuck you if I can't have us. Cause fuck it, I was in love. Like the girl was head over heels in love with this dude, and he just broke up with her.
Yeah.
Just because he's an asshole. I'm sorry. I never liked Joe, and now he's on my hit list. I absolutely do not like that man. I can't. We're in the depression section of.
I just want to know when the anger comes in.
Oh, the anger's the best part.
I want
Angry
the-
Taylor is the best.
I love.
She's the best lyricist when she's angry. So that was sad. I still love the kind of like 80s vibe, the techno vibe.
The synth. and
Yes, the amount of synth
That's
in
Jack.
songs.
Let's be honest. Jack.
And I'm okay with Jack Antom doing the hell out of synth. I love the sound, but it's depressing as hell. So, on to the next one. So long.
Track 5.
Go.
The glorious track 5.
Oh, track 5, shit.
Yeah, track 5. So long, London.
Oh, I can even this is a family show. This is gonna get disgusting. We're in church.
Oh my god, take us to church.
She took the Take Us to Church real serious.
That's what. Oh.
Think I had, did you? Think I had
The sad songs.
the great things about. I left all I knew. You left me at the house by the heath.
Oh.
You let me give you all that you for free. For so long,
Forced.
two graves, one gone. Yeah, I abandoned the ship, but I was
The gaslight.
The gaslight.
My friend said it isn't right to be scared. And sure, if he wants to be there. So how much aside did you think I had go for?
Wait, did she leave then?
Swore died on the altar, waiting for the proof. You sacrificed us to us. Bad as hell, 'cause I loved this place for so good.
Holy fuck.
The tea is hot and poppin'.
So long, London. Wow. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. Pull him tighter each time he was drifting away. My spine split from carrying us up the hill. In other words, she was the one carrying the entire relationship.
She was the one fighting. We all knew she was the only one fighting.
I stopped trying to make him laugh. Stopped trying to drill the save. Like, she was putting all in the effort and she's like,
I'm done. I give up.
Thinking how much sad did you think I had in me?
They were this. How long can we be a sad song?
Yeah,
You're
and-
losing me.
Didn't she also say in an interview that they both love the sad songs?
That's why they wrote Exile.
Exactly. Jesus. So long, London, you'll find someone. I don't think that's to him, that's to London. Because she's...
Yeah, like she's like, bye London. I love being in London. It was a great run, but like I need to leave.
Like, I loved London, but I need to... Where is it? There's a long line I'm looking for. Okay, just how long did you think I'd go for? I'd self-implode for. I'd have to go to be free. I think that this was when she left for the Eras tour. Because
A lot of people say they were on and off again. That it's different. He left her, and that's why it's different. She's like, oh, she's going through the breakup, and then they got back together, and then and then that one, she's the one that leaves.
Like okay, this is where like the whole part of like I think the cheating comes in. I found that the club she's heard great things about.
Yeah, she was like, that doesn't sound
Like
good.
I left all I knew. You left me at the house by the heath.
Like she left New York.
She
and
left everything to
she,
move to
like-
London for him.
Yeah.
And he just dropped her. I stopped CPR after all it's no use. That kind of connects
You're losing me.
to you're losing me. Where like I can't find a pulse.
I can't find a pulse. There, like, my heart won't start anymore for you.
I'm pissed of you. I'm pissed off. You let me give you all that youth for free. It's 6 years.
Yeah, it was 6 years of
That-
her life.
So long that it was a lot of time. If he wasn't going to marry her, why string her along? Why gaslit the hell out of her? And you say I abandoned ship, but I was going down with it. Gaslighting. Dude,
1-1.
It's gaslighting. She tried and then she was like, it's. They say that in a relationship, when a woman leaves, she already checked out beforehand.
Yeah, like
Because
a long
you fucked
time.
up.
Yeah, she's been trying to save it, and then she's like, oh, I can't save it. Let's see if he can do something. He doesn't. She was like, I checked off. Bye. She's already had the grief of the relationship.
Yeah, and that in a way, she confirms that when she says every day old love affair, every breath feels like the rarest air when you're not even sure he wants to be there. Like, he checked out of the relationship. She was still fighting for it. And then when she checks out, he's like, oh, you are the one leaving.
She's like, no,
You'll be better off now. I'm going to go. And she's like, no, I still loved you. I tried. I just couldn't anymore. I needed to be free. I think this is the start of the, like, I'm still depressed, but I'm starting to get angry.
But Daddy, I love him.
Ariel!
Best, but you never close. I am what I'm not. Hate you, baby. The one that lets you see your baby.
Yeah, our faces.
This bitch in it, moving out. Tell you I don't care. All these vipers dressed in empire. God, they want what's best for me. Sanctimoniously performing soliloquies I'll never see.
Some of the big words come out.
Can she heart when he touches me? And count
So, but Daddy, I love him lyrics. I think it's criticism to people who were like, oh my gosh, he's not good for her. He's not good for her.
Also, be the criticism when she was dating Maddie.
That's probably it.
Everybody's like, oh.
I kind of had that when she's like, I'm having his baby, I'm like, excuse you, and then she goes, no, I'm not. But you should see your face. I'm like, yeah, you should have seen my face when I read that line.
I imagine it's because everybody's like, oh, she's pregnant. Oh, she's gonna have his baby. So that she's like, I'm just gonna play on that. I think.
Yeah, probably. It's more like whatever it was just criticism to people who were like, oh, I'm for her, I'm such a Swiftie, but then behind her back we're like, oh no, she shouldn't choose that like this and that's like, okay, you say you want what's best for me, but what's best for me is what I want, I'm gonna do it. And I like that they're like, even my parents now are like okay with it. Like if they're okay with it, you should
You
not be
shouldn't be.
saying shit about it.
Fresh out the slammer.
It's what happened. What the fuck is happening?
I think it's. I really think it's both.
Okay,
Completely honest.
fresh out of the slammer. I'm confused.
I think it's both.
It might be both because it's like I'm.
The rebound, but also reminiscing of the.
I think the Maddie part is like I'm running back home to you, fresh out of the slammer, meaning the 6 years she was with Joe. I know who my first call will be to because you just told me that they had gone on a date before, so she.
That's a rumor that.
Or like it seems like it's like I know who my first call is going to be to. I think that's. But there's a line somewhere where he was like he was with her in her dreams. Like I think that she was still thinking of the other one. Well, she was with. I don't know.
I'm confused. Not gonna lie.
I need some like really smart Swiftie who has everything like dashed out
Annotated.
with dates and timestamps and whatever to tell me what's happening. Because the camera flashes, welcome back. She's like the party that she went with Maddie and they were like taking pictures of it.
Yeah.
But it could always be when she was dashing around with Joe.
When they were.
Because she says I'm running and they tended to like run
Bolt.
everywhere. They bolted everywhere. To the one who says I'm the girl who's American dream. Well, no matter what would have
Both are not American.
no matter what would have done, I wouldn't matter anyway.
No
I'm not
idea.
sure, but
I'm confused.
like wearing imaginary rings. It seems like the rings was a Joe thing.
Yeah.
Because I would marry you with paper rings.
So I don't know.
I don't know. She did her time. I think she's starting to accept the fact that it's over.
If you beat the charges too, I'll smell like weed or a little bit. And this don't ask any questions here. I do like bad things, sing a song. And lyrics in, so you pack your number back in Texas, Florida. So you pack your life away just to bring up the shit song back in Texas, Florida.
Florida. Makes sense. The Rock. What the hell did she actually get smoked or did in Florida? I don't know. But seeing was one hell of a high.
I feel like it's two different things happening. Taylor's having the breakup, and I don't know what Florence is doing.
I don't know.
She's like, I'm burying the body. She's like, nobody no criming.
Jeez. I like that she said all my friends smell like weed or little babies because half of her friends are parents and the other half are in the weed parties with her. So yeah. I don't know. It's, like I like the Florence thing where she says like bury all the bodies that have ever been on my body, and in my mind they sing to the song like she's trying to forget them and she's just like getting rid of them. In her brain the only way to get rid of them is using the metaphor of like your dead body sinking to the swamp because I will never care for you ever again. But it seems like Florida was a place where she got drunk, high, whatever she needed to do while she was not working, and the air is here to forget.
She couldn't because after Florida, she had to go straight into the other one, and she's not. She said she's not drinking or doing anything during the other store.
She did say she was sober.
So she was like, "That's what I want to do, but I can't."
¿De quién es esta canción? This is by far my favorite one. Guilty as Sin.
I want to know who it is.
I want to know so bad who sent her Downtown Lights. Like, she had a full-on affair in her mind. Like, not a real one, but still, and she's like, we've done it in my head. I screamed your name. It's like, I'm thinking, like, I'm recalling things we've never done. It's like, holy shit. Who the fuck is this about? I want to know so bad.
Downtown Lights is by.
It's by the Blue Nile. It's a song, 1989 song. It's from the year she was born.
Is it about Travis when he, like, they were texting? She's only saying, like, we haven't.
My boredom's bone deep. This cage was once fine. It could be. Oh, this could be Travis.
It could be Travis. She's like, I'm so done.
Like, these fatal fantasies giving way to labor breath taking all me. Jesus! It says guilty as, well, maybe it's like because it's like she's thinking bad thoughts that are like not pure for like a Christian girl. Maybe that's the guilty as sin because she said, without ever touching his skin, how can I be guilty as sin? They're gonna crucify me anyway.
But they can.
What if the way you hold me is actually holy? I choose you and me religiously. Well, according to Genius, it's rumored to be about Maddie Healy due to the negativity surrounding him. Though. It's a rumor. I don't know how true that is.
Personally thought Travis.
Knowing Taylor, it could be anybody at this point. It could be somebody of a relationship we know about. It could be somebody we don't even know anything about.
Then makes me feel more alive. So you should be
Loving it.
broke. Let's hear one more joke. Then we could all just laugh until I cry. So I need asylum where they raise me. Put narcotics into all of my songs.
The pretty little me. I feel like selling everybody. Like, I was nice, but now I've had to change and adapt to this circus of media that I live in.
She's like, I have to be mean just to survive. You guys made me mean, and now you're like, oh, why is she mean? Why is she saying that? Why is she...
That was just more of a critique of people being like, oh, she's so mean, she's X, Y, or C, when it's like,
You guys made her that way.
yeah, she has to protect herself in some way or form. Like, you made the cake, you made everything. Like, you raised her to be that. That's just sad that she has to, like, make a song defending herself because people still don't understand that you just adapt to your surroundings in order to survive.
She had to survive with all the criticism.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Poor Taylor. She's still making great music, though.
Yeah.
Next one.
Revolting and far too loud. Fix it, no, really I can't. He just hadn't met me yet. Good boy, that's right.
Oh, maybe I can.
She's like, nope, can't fix him. Can't fix him. I tried. Nope, can't.
I can't fix him, or really I can't lyrics. This is about Maddie.
Yeah, we know it's about Maddie.
This is about Maddie.
We all knew it was coming about Maddie.
Yeah, it's like, God help me. She's like, no, I can't fix him. I've dealt with dangerous man. I've done it before. Yes, I can. And the end is like,
Nope.
no, I can't.
Nope.
He's too bad. No,
Not
next
even
one.
gonna try.
It's good that she noticed it kind of fast and she didn't actually try to stay for a little longer on that
She was
one.
like, nope, can't. Won't.
Now, that one, we kind of all knew that one from a mile away.
Yeah, we were
I
all-
didn't need to hear the song to kind of know what was going on. Go.
One kiss to get married, still not to be fakes. You took me to hell too, and all in one get love quick scheme.
That's a joke.
I felt to steal your girl and make her cry. Said I'm the love of your life. You should talk to me under the table, talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could unrecall how we almost had it all. Was a lion, I'm combing through the braids of lies.
LOML. The theory was right. Love of my life to loss of my life. This one sucks, though, because the fact that, like, the beginning is like, oh, yeah, but then it's like, told me I reformed you when your impressionist paintings of heaven turned out to be fakes. You took me to hell, too. Damn. A con man sells, this is the line, a con man sells a fool a get love quick scheme. Because she loves love.
Ah, but she uses it before she disappears. Is it the before disappears poem? It's before Getaway Car in the Rapture. It was real. It was a real love and not a quick love, quick scheme. She uses that line in that poem. I
And
forgot.
Repetition was about Joe.
And it was about Joe.
So that the get love quick scheme. Oh wow. I
Yeah.
didn't think-
I thought about that.
Damn. You cinephile in black and white, all the plot twist and dynamite. That has to be that movie he made that she kind of recreated the picture for the promos
Oh, yeah.
for Torture Boys Department. That thing. Said I'm the love of your life. You shit talked me under the table. Talking rings and talking cradles. I wish I could recall how we almost had it all. Like, this dude was gaslighting her for 6 years, being like, yeah, we're gonna get married, we're gonna have babies, we're gonna get a house. And then he was just,
No, he was never gonna do
he was
it.
gaslighting her the entire time. He was never gonna do it. If you knew from the get-go, why
Let her
would
go.
you why
Let her
would
go.
you make her lose 6 years of her life hoping and holding on to these fake empty promises?
Just let her go.
Like, I can't get out of bed because something counterfeit is said. Like, it was all a lie. It was all fake, and it's said. And I'm like, she's grieving the loss of something that was not even real, and that has to suck even worse than losing something real. And the fact that she's saying didn't she say in the repetition that I love that's real,
No, I love that was really something that not just the idea of something.
and it turned out to be the idea of something that has to hurt more. I love that she goes, the coward claimed he was a lion.
That was a good one. That was a
Because he's a coward. Like, you can't tell me that someone who's brave wouldn't cut something and let them go.
be like, I'm not for you. We're not in the same.
Like, your arsons match. Our field of dreams engulfed in fire. The lover
The
house.
lover house burning in the
Era store.
Era store.
That's that. And I'll see until I die, you're the loss of my life. So from the love of my life, you became the loss of my life. This one's really sad. I
She
think
has a couple.
There's a couple sad ones. This is one of the saddest ones.
I can do it with a broken heart.
Oh, this one's gonna kill me.
Even when you wanna die, he said he was too short. Looking down, I hit the floor. All the people I was chanting more. I was grinning like I'm broken.
It's right here.
I'm so depressed every day. Every day. I got a lot, but I am so productive. Now you're good, you can do it. Keep finding these things in institutionalized.
It's upset, but I'm saying there's a puppy.
I'm so obsessive in behavior.
I love it. I love it.
That's super sad, but also
I just want to dance to it.
I can do it with a broken heart. We all knew what this was about. We all knew this was about like
Her dealing with working the air store while the breakup happened.
It's like the glitter, the refract, and the lights reflecting of sequins, her silhouettes, the stilettos, the whole like chanting more, like I'm grinning, like camera bitch. It's like, oh, like yeah, I'm in front of everybody smiling like nothing's happening, but it's and I'm dead. I want to die. I don't want to be here. My pieces are shattered, breaking down, hitting the floor. We all knew this was happening once we knew of the breakup. And it all makes sense after when people started like dissecting previous era tour dates and catching like, oh my gosh, she was crying during that song and no one noticed and things like that, which sucks because it's a 6-year relationship gone down the drain with somebody you thought you had your whole life with. But I thought this was gonna be one of the ones that was gonna be sad with like a ballad, not sad with like
Nope.
techno funk, yeah.
She's like, if I play it on tour, we're gonna dance to it.
And it makes sense with like the end. It's like I'm miserable. Nobody really knows. Like I'm drunk, I'm miserable, but it's fine. Everything's
fine.
It's like the
Everything's
meme
fine.
of the little dog
It's
with
fine,
the
I'm
fire.
fine, it's
Exactly.
fine.
Like at the world's ending, she's like, I'm fine. It's all fine. I'm still smiling because you all want me to smile. And then she goes, try and come for my job. I'm like, yes, it's an art. You're so good that you can actually fake us for a full month and no one knew.
The smallest man where we lived.
Ah, this is the one I want to hear.
Buy some pills.
Woof! You didn't measure up in any measure of a man. That's what fucking shook me up. They sank. And just started moving. Once your queen had come, that you were like a also. Right? Don't measure up in any measure of a man.
A message me out of bed. We write in a book with you. A sleeper satisfied. Classified. Confess what it is. 'Cause it wasn't so good. The smallest man who ever lived.
I don't know who it is, but he's screwed.
Smallest man who ever lived. Damn! I don't know who it was about, but you got eviscerated, whoever you are. Like you were trying to buy pills, you crashed your car, you're arresting her summer, you're like you thought she was your queen, but then you treated her badly, you were talking shit about her. Like the fact that she was asking like, were you sent to someone, you want me dead? Was there a gun under our bed? Like what the hell? Like are you writing a book? Are you gonna say it in 15 years every detail? Are you like I would have died for your sins, instead I just died inside. Like she thought there was one person, the other person and ended up being something else. You deserve this prison, but you won't get time. Damn. That's insane. Like you don't measure up in any measure of a man. Like you're not even a man. That sucks. Like I'll forget you, but I'll never forget the smallest man who ever lived. Like she literally eviscerated. Like it's insane. I really want to know who this is about because you suck, whoever you are.
Heroin, but this time with an E.
Heroin.
That's a good idea. Touchdown.
The Alchemy. This has to be about Travis.
Travis. It says touchdown. It says
So when I touch down, call the amateurs, cut him from the team. The fact that it says what's the other? The blokes are in the benches. We're on a winning streak.
Yeah, that's about.
I like the one he jokes that's heroin, but with an E.
So it's a heroin.
Heroine, like the hero, female hero. The where is it? Shirts off. Your friends lift you up over their heads. Trying to be the greatest in the league. Where's the trophy? He comes over running to me. It has to be about Travis. This happens once every few lifetimes. The chemicals hit me like white wine. Who are we to fight the alchemy? I think this is about Travis and the chemistry they had. And
From the get-go.
From the get-go, and how it's like, let's just not fight it and go for it. Maybe she was trying to fight it in the beginning. She was like, why the fuck would I do this? Let's just go for it. She seems happy now, so I hope this is about Travis. Clara Bow.
With hair and lips crowd, and your fingertips half will look like Taylor Swift.
That one was more of like nothing new.
Lucky one.
Lucky ones of this is what who was on top was Clara Bow, and it was like, oh, you look like her because she was like the star, but you're better. And then it's like hell on earth to be in the industry because no one thinks you're gonna get there, and then it's just you have to keep up with beauty standards and you have to keep up with producing stuff and all this shit. And the end is more like, you look like Taylor Swift, but you got edge. She didn't. So like
Different but new.
exactly, it's more like in the future, the next person who's gonna be on top of the world is gonna be compared to her because she's on top of the world now, and she was being compared to Clara Bow and people like all that. So that's more of a reflection of what the future is gonna hold. Okay guys, so that was part 1 of the video. We didn't know it was going to be a part 2, and I was too exhausted last night to even think about closing the video there to start a new one, so I'm doing that today. So just stay tuned for part 2, which is the anthology, the second surprise album that she dropped last night. Please leave a comment below what other albums you would like for us to react to, and we'll see you when Taylor drops her next album. So please click the like button so I know you like videos like this. Click the notification bell to get notified when I post, which is weekly on Thursdays, and click the subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you all next time. Bye guys.